technology plays a key role in making financial inclusion possible.
The new technology definitely lowers the barrier of entry to the financial services sector, as well as substantially broaden the access to ordinary consumers to basic financial services.
Nowhere has mobile exploded and at such scale as in China. Everywhere you look, there's a smartphone. With it, internet finance, the name they use here for digital financial services, has become a way of life. Mobile is used to pay for anything and everything.
出门要带现金，一定不能忘记带现金。但是像现在，如果我出门比较急，没有带现金，什么东西都没带，但是只要你把手机带上就 OK 了。
就是生活缴费，包括像现在的很多城市开放了缴电费、水费，然后煤气费啊、宽带啊，这些都比较方便。
Alipay, the payments platform that grew out of the Alibaba Group's e-commerce sites, and its competitors like WeChat and Baidu, have spawned a whole series of mobile financial services.
优势的话会节省时间嘛，就相当于银行自己随身携带一样。
比较便利。
Internet technologies opening up new possibilities. If done properly, they could really promote financial inclusion in broadening access to credit, access to equity financing.
Payments and storing value electronically hasn't only made life more convenient. For poor consumers and small business owners, the ability to smooth income and expenditure may be transformational.
就是人家一来了，比如说没带钱呐，或者怎么着，直接来手机支付也得了，就不用那么麻烦，找零钱呐，怎么着啊，都不用了。
Ezubao sells pancakes for a living. Customers pay using a range of apps, and at the end of each day, he transfers his profits with just one click of a button into Ezubao, a money market fund connected to his Alipay account.
主要是图个方便也，Ezubao里面那个利息是高一点。
He's not alone in valuing higher returns, instant liquidity, and how easy it is to use. Ezubao is the fastest growing mutual fund of all time, anywhere. By the end of June, it boasted almost $115 billion in assets and 300 million investors, more than the combined total of all other Chinese asset managers. And 1 in 7 users are from rural China.
Over 20 million of people every day in the morning, they will log on to Alipay apps. They will check how much return they get.
It takes less than half an hour for Wenjun to apply for a 10,000 yen loan, and it's approved almost instantly. But this isn't a bank loan. The money is coming from ordinary people who've invested online using one of thousands of P2P platforms that have emerged in China in the last few years.
The past 3 to 5 years, we have seen explosive growth because the market really needs it. Credit needs are very strong. And when institutions didn't actually serve them, this P2P marketplace model was able to serve them.
P2P or marketplace lending has been growing at a dizzying pace, making China the largest P2P market in the world. It's still small compared to banking, but P2P and online lending is up more than tenfold over the past 2 years.
When you see an explosive kind of growth, as a regulator, you'll be both encouraged and alarmed. The banking and the traditional lines of finance, they are all regulated. But some of the new emergent forms of internet finance, they are not properly regulated or even unregulated. So that definitely creates a lot of risk, and we need to take prompt actions to address these problems.
Hongbin Zheng is a student of finance. He does his homework and he thinks he knows the risks. But he worries that some investors don't know what they're getting into.
I have some knowledge to handle this. But I think ordinary people, they should take only a small proportion of their money in P2P. Yeah, that's the right choice.
Investor education and consumer protection are key to industry success.
These are not regulated banks. They are not protected by deposit insurance. So you can lose money.
Millions may be investing and borrowing with online marketplace lenders. But early morning in Chaoyang Park, they're not risking their pensions. Too many highly publicized cases of fraud have scared them off. More than a third of the 4,000 P2P platforms launched in recent years have collapsed.
I don't think P2P or equity crowdfunding or internet finance will go away. But if we don't pay close attention to bad cases, fraud cases, then the progress may be delayed.
我觉得应该就是净化这个市场，应该就是从这个监管的机构应该更加的严格的来审查这些P2P 的这些公司或者网站，让这个市场呢得到净化，让它真正能发挥它的作用。
As marketplace lending and internet finance grows, the regulators have begun to step in.
The new entrants, they came without supervision, without a licensing requirement. It's important to close that loophole. You have to have a level playing field. So that's why we started setting up a proper regulatory framework for internet finance.
The internet finance guidelines are just the beginning. It's clear there'll be more to come from the regulators as they work with the innovators to understand the risks and chart the future of global finance.
It's important for the regulators to catch up, to ensure potential risks are fully covered. There shouldn't be loopholes, gaps.
In the next 10 years, we want to serve 2 billion people globally.
I see a more comprehensive, more inclusive financial system driven by technology, driven by innovative business model, driven by smart regulation, really powers the growth of the country, really powers the growth of millions of small businesses and micro entrepreneurs.